holiday season. A lot of people are out at various events. We've got Jesse Miller here with us this morning from the University of Illinois, and we are tackling the science behind hangovers and how to get rid of them quickly.
That's right. So, you know, I was out on New Year's Eve up in Chicago, actually. Just so happened. But anyway, people asked me on several occasions, you know, am I going to have a hangover tomorrow? You know, we can drunks give the best questions. So anyway, I thought I would talk
several times too.
Yeah, exactly.
Over and over again.
I already answered this once. All right. So first of all, you got to understand what a hangover is, right? So when you're drinking alcohol, ethanol in this case, it does several things, and one of the biggest things that it does is it's a diuretic, so it dehydrates you, and it does it very well. Alcohol inhibits a hormone called vasopressin, which is produced by a pituitary gland. Now, what vasopressin's job is to regulate your kidneys as to how much water it's absorbing or getting rid of.
Okay.
And basically, with that being inhibited, the kidneys just start dumping water straight to your bladder, and nothing gets absorbed. So if you drink whatever drink you're drinking, you'll expel about 4 times as much water as what you're taking in.
Oh.
So just drinking alcohol is going to dehydrate you, and a lot of the symptoms of a hangover, you know, the headache, the run-down feeling, cotton mouth, you know, dry mouth. That's a lot of that's from dehydration. So you can help yourself out if you're thinking at all. You can help yourself out by drinking water along with whatever alcoholic beverage it is that you're taking in. And also in the morning, if you're feeling really bad, drink a bunch of water. That'll probably help it a little bit. Okay. The other thing that it does is that your body breaks down alcohol, ethanol. It has an enzyme called alcohol dehydrogenase. Okay. It doesn't matter, it's an enzyme, and it breaks down ethanol, but it turns it into another poison called acetaldehyde. Okay, now acetaldehyde will cause the most severe problems, the headache, the nausea, and things like that in the morning. Your body's able to break down the acetaldehyde, your liver does that naturally, and it's generally able to do it fast enough if you're drinking moderately to where you don't get the hangover. But if you drink too fast, you'll deplete your body of a coenzyme called cysteine. Okay, which, by the way, women have less of than men do. So sometimes women generally get worse hangovers than men do because they can't.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. It just
always a downfall.
Yes, we can't be completely equal, but we can try. But anyway, your body, the ethanol, the cysteine that's in your system gets depleted very quickly. Okay, so the more you drink, now that acetaldehyde is building up in your system, and it takes a while for it to go away. So. One of the things that you can do the morning after to help your hangover is eat eggs. Eggs have cysteine in them.
Really?
Yes, and that'll help clear out the rest of that poison out of your system. And also orange juice. Fruit juices tend to help flush that sort of out of your system.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to drink some water, have some eggs in the morning if you're not feeling good. Aspirin, not ibuprofen or Tylenol, real aspirin.
Okay.
Why?
I've heard not Tylenol,
Why
right?
not
Because it's working against your kidneys. Is that right, or something like that?
Well, it's hard on your liver for one.
Liver. There we go.
So you're already screwing your liver up as it is with the ethanol. So
Yeah.
you don't want to pile on. But
well, why not ibuprofen?
But same thing. Ibuprofen also is bad on your liver.
Oh, I didn't know
but
that. Okay.
Aspirin specifically, it's not that the reason why I say aspirin is not because the other things are bad. They may help your headache, but aspirin itself is a class of drugs that is an inhibitor that you need, okay, and it's way technical, but basically regular aspirin, salicylic acid, acetylsalicylic acid, will help your hangover much better than any of the other things. Okay. So if you're gonna, if you got a headache, ibuprofen may take care of your headache, but what you really want is aspirin. Of course, it's hard on your stomach, but so you drink lots of water, eat your eggs, have some aspirin.
Drink your orange juice.
Drink some orange juice.
Aspirin, eggs, orange juice.
In some of my own research, I've heard that a couple other things. Pickle juice is one thing that I've heard.
I've heard that too, actually.
Is there any truth
What pickle juice will do, now see, the thing that's interesting about acetaldehyde is your body breaks down acetaldehyde with an enzyme called acetaldehyde dehydrogenase. Okay? Anyway, along with the cysteine, turns it into vinegar. Okay? So you're literally pickling your liver. So drinking pickle juice, which is mostly acetic acid, I can't see that that benefits you other than it may put some electrolytes back into your system that you sorely need because you've been, if you'll excuse me, peeing them out all night.
Sure.
Okay. So you need to get those electrolytes back in your system. Pickle juice has a lot of electrolytes in it. That will help that. Okay.
Sure, but so does Gatorade.
Exactly. I was just about to say.
I'd rather drink Gatorade than pickle juice.
Gatorade, bananas.
And pickled Gatorade.
Bananas are great to resupply those electrolytes, and they taste good, better than pickle juice.
Right.
Okay.
Have you ever, I don't know anyone that's ever tried them, but there was a product on the market that I've seen commercials for in recent years. It was like, take this pill or whatever
Yeah.
when you go out drinking, it'll prevent a hangover.
No, most of those do not work. From this research that I did looking this up, most of those hangover cures don't do anything for you. Most of them are just electrolytes.
Sure.
Or
Vitamins.
Vitamins.
Yeah.
And, you know, some vitamins, vitamin B can help some of those symptoms, but it's really dehydration and that acetaldehyde built up in your system is what causes the hangovers for the most part. So eggs. You know, if you don't like eggs, I don't know how else you're going to get them.
Don't drink. If you don't like eggs, don't drink.
or deal with the consequences afterwards. But most of those, and I can't say that all, you know, but most of those hangover cures are, you know, like a lot of other things.
Sure.
It's all show, no go.
Sure thing.
Good marketing, though.
Yeah.
All right, Jesse Miller, thanks so much. And we've got more of the morning show coming up next.